Hi, this is Francis from Easel. Today I'm going to drop just a really quick video on how to create a project preview in Easel. This is so you can kind of visualize what the project's going to look like when it's cut out, but also this will allow you to save pictures of the preview that you can send to people. If you're working with somebody on a project, you can send them pictures of that preview, they can preview it and then give their notes or confirm that it looks good on their end. It's a pretty simple process, but there's a couple of kind of tricks to it. Here I have my unicorn sign design. It's being cut out. It's got a couple of layers in it, and I'm going to go ahead and simulate that carve. We can see it. But now I have the option, if I click here on these three dots in the right-hand corner, I have a couple of options. I can see any uncut areas. I can see the toolpaths or remove the toolpaths. I can remove the material, so I'm just looking at the toolpaths. This is really useful, removing the material if you want to see what your tabs are going to look like when they cut out, and I have that here, you can see that. And then I can also remove my wasteboard, my material, just look at the toolpath. But what we're going to do is I'm going to select right here at the top where it says Product Preview, and this is going to kind of expand the 3D preview section of the Easel design screen, and it'll take away a couple of options, but you can remove the wasteboard if you want to, or add it back in. I'm going to remove it for now. And then we can see our product preview here. But what if I want to see or visualize it, what it would look like cut out without the extra material? What I would do is if I hold the Shift key on my keyboard and then click a left mouse click on the outside material, it's going to remove that material. And then I can kind of visualize the 3D preview and the product preview outside to kind of visualize what it's going to look like, and kind of get a better sense of that cutout after the fact. You can then hold Shift again and click to bring the material back. If you hold Shift and right click, it'll remove the cutout and keep the material that's not being cut out there. So you can also kind of visualize that as well. And then the same thing, you would just hold Shift and click again to bring it back. And then once you've kind of had a chance to look at everything, you can take a look at your product preview, and then there's this option here to download an image preview of the current view. So if you click on that, it'll start a download, and it'll just be an image file of your preview, and you can share that with whoever you want. It's just a good way to kind of get a better look at what your project's going to look like before it gets carved. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
To learn more, head over to easel.com.